What's up, my foodies? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Art Show. Tonight we're gonna do a salmon dinner. So we got some wild sockeye salmon. We're gonna do half of this because I'm pretty hungry today. We're gonna serve that with some sauteed Swiss chard. If you don't know what Swiss chard is, it's a type of leafy green, almost like a spinach mixed between a kale and a spinach. So I already have it prepped, chopped, and ready to go. We're gonna saute that up with some shallot and garlic, a little bit of white wine, salt and pepper. For our carbohydrates for our dinner, we're gonna do these baby creamer potatoes. Very delicious. We're gonna oven roast them, and we're gonna do lemon pepper on them with some oil. That's gonna be very tasty. The salmon, we're gonna pan sear it and then finish it in the broiler. When we finish it with the broiler, we're gonna put some butter and some thyme on it to make it very delicious. And then we're gonna serve it with a sauce. We're gonna make a tzatziki. Tzatziki is Greek style yogurt sauce. So we're gonna do Greek yogurt, some fresh dill, lemon, salt and pepper, and some cucumber in there. It's gonna be very delicious. So stay tuned. We got a long road ahead of us. So the first thing we're making for tonight's dinner is the tzatziki sauce. We want to start that first because we're going to let it sit in the refrigerator for at least an hour so the flavors can marry. Anytime you mix a sauce together or make a dressing or anything, you want to chill it and let it sit for a while so the flavors incorporate well. So first thing, we're going to prepare this English cucumber. This is half of the cucumber. We're going to go ahead and peel it, take out the seeds, and dice it up very finely. Pretty easy to take out the seeds. We're just gonna get a spoon and just scrape it out. So we cut into thin strips, as you can see here, and then we're just going to go ahead and dice it so we can get very small pieces here. You want little bite-sized pieces just like that. Alright, so we're going to throw this into the bowl here. Now, you don't want to be shy with the dill because this is where it gets a lot of the flavor from, and this is one of the main flavor profiles of the tzatziki. So I'm just going to get that much amount right there. If you've never worked with dill, essentially all you want is these little brush looking leaves. So we're just going to get that, boom, boom, boom. Finally. This smells so good. If you've never smelled dill, just imagine a dill pickle. That's why it's called dill, because it smells like dill pickle. Or maybe that's why a dill pickle's named a dill pickle, because it smells like dill. It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Alright, so next, we're going to do some Greek yogurt. Then we're going to do some lemon. Half a lemon should be good to start. Remember, you always want to taste as you go and you adjust. Throw some salt. All right, now we're gonna taste it. I say it needs more salt and more dill. Definitely more dill. All right, we got our creamer potatoes here. They're baby creamer potatoes. So I just rinsed them. We're gonna pat dry them. All right. Oop. Make sure we have a dry bowl. Literally, we're just gonna toss them in lemon pepper and oil. So check this out. Throw them on a sheet pan. The oven's been preheating. It's at 420 because this channel is 420 friendly. We're just gonna throw them in there. All right, next we got some shallot. We're just gonna peel the outer skin. We're gonna expose the part that always makes me cry. Just like an onion. This is like a mix of an onion and garlic. I almost want to say it's more potent than an onion. Peeling garlic can be annoying as F sometimes. I'm still undecided if I want to cuss or if I want to be family friendly here. You guys decide. Comment down below. Should I just be myself or should I restrain myself to cater to families, children, and whatnot? See, when you smash the garlic, it's a lot easier to peel. And smashing the garlic makes it a lot easier to mince. So it's a win-win situation. Alright, you see the little brown part of the garlic? You always want to cut that off because that makes the garlic very bitter. So we're just going to chop off the head from the garlic. You got any time to pick some thyme? All right, let me show you how we use thyme. Essentially, all we're using is these little leaves. These little leaves. You can just boom, boom, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Look at that. Boom. I love fresh thyme. This is like a universal herb. There's really no going wrong with what you pair it with. So if you want to know a good beginner herb to play with, you could do thyme and you could do parsley. Alright, that's about it. That's as much as we want. So we're going to put that off to the side and we're going to cut the salmon in half. Le Salmon. Wild sockeye salmon. I only buy wild salmon, never farm raised. I will never compromise. I just feel like it's all natural. Alright, we're gonna do about half of it. The other half we're gonna save for tomorrow. Alright, so I rinsed the fish, the salmon. Now we're gonna pat dry it. I want to show you guys something. This salmon has skin on still. Why? Well, I know most of you have heard salmon has omega fatties, omega 3s, omega 6s, and whatnot. And it's all found in between the skin and the meat, the fish portion, the part you eat. So if you get fish that doesn't have skin, or salmon that doesn't have skin, chances are it has no omegas, no healthy properties, so we leave the skin on. And that's what we do. All right, check it out, mi gente. The potatoes are almost done. Or actually, I think they are done. Let's check on them. And if they are done, we're gonna start the salmon, Swiss chard, and we're gonna start preparing le diner. All right. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. All right, so to ensure a potato's fully cooked, all we're gonna do is get a poking utensil. You could do a knife, butter knife, fork, or even a toothpick, and all you do is poke it through. Once you get past the skin, you feel the flesh inside. Oh yeah, it just glides through, so we know it's fully cooked. Yep. You want to do it in the middle because that's what takes longest to cook. All right, so we got this pan preheating. We just turned it up. We're gonna do oil spray so it coats everything. Let the oil warm up a little. Get up to temp. If there's one tip I could give you today is anytime you put oil on a pan, wait for it to get hot. And of course you need your pan to get hot. You just don't throw your stuff in. So we're gonna do salt and pepper on the salmon only. Salmon is just very tasteful. You don't need much else. And we're doing butter, so that's even better. All right. Salt, pepper. When we see that dab of butter, we let it get room temperature so we can put it on there and it'll just melt away. All right, all right. This thing's about to get smoky. All right, I could feel it. It's pretty much where we want it to be. We don't want it scorching hot or too hot because we want this skin to get crispy. All right, while that's going, we're gonna turn on the broiler here. If I could do this correctly. Broil, there, high. If you don't know what a broil setting is, it's the highest amount of heat coming from top to bottom, so it'll only cook the top. So we're not gonna flip the salmon. We're gonna get the skin crispy, and once it's there, we're gonna throw it in the oven and it's gonna finish off cooking on top. Essentially, we just wanna check to make sure it's not burning, that's it. Nothing else, and it's good. We're not gonna mess with it. Let's start throwing the thyme on it now since we're not gonna flip it. So this is what I wanted to do. Pretty bird. Pretty fish. Pretty fish. Marvelous. All right, at this point, fuck it. We're gonna bare-hand it. Throw in the pat of butter. All right, now we're gonna throw it in the broiler. This is literally gonna cook for a matter of maybe 1 minute, if that. All right, while that's going, let's turn it up. Oil spray. That looks like a lot, but it's gonna reduce and pretty much turn into nothing. I'm gonna add some pepper. And that salmon might just be done already. Let's take a look. I'm telling you, this broiler's super fast. Oh yeah. Let's check on it. No, a little longer. About another minute. And the thing with salmon is you don't want it cooked all the way through. You want it a little pink in the middle so it stays juicy, and it's perfectly fine to eat it like that. Nice. All right, at this point, we're gonna add a little wine. We only want a little wine. That's enough. Problem with adding too much wine is it doesn't fully cook off, and then when you plate, you get this big old puddle of wetness, and we don't want that. That won't look pretty. And this is pretty much done. Look at that. We're gonna pull it off now so it doesn't overcook. And we're gonna taste it a little bit. Taste it for salt. Yep, we're there. Wheat is there. All right, salmon. Smoky, smoky. Oh yeah, just by poking it like that, I could tell it's at perfect temp. So, there's gonna be a lot of leakage, a lot of wetness, and we wanna eliminate that. So what we wanna do is put this on here to pat dry it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mash them so they lay flat. I'm gonna add a dollop, and we're just gonna go like that. Now we're gonna get the fish just like that. Would you look at that? Picture time, and then we're gonna do the taste test. All right, here we go, here we go. Got a little Chardonnay. It will pair up nicely, must I say. All right, so I really know what the Swiss chard and the potatoes are gonna taste like, but I don't know what this salmon's gonna taste like with all that butter, crispy skin, and some of that tzatziki. Take it easy. All right. You guys heard that crunch, crispy skin. Salmon is not overcooked by any means. I pulled it off at the right moment. That sauce is delicious. It pairs up so well. It gives it some tanginess, creaminess, some fresh herbiness. Delicious. All right, let's pair it up with a piece of these potatoes. Potatoes with tzatziki. All right, one last bite with everything. All right, Swiss chard on le salmon. And some potatoes. Here we go, the ultimate bite, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hold on. Let me show face here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This was a nice take on a nice salmon dinner during these beef shortages. Don't even get me started. I went to Costco. I literally found no beef. Found salmon. I said, let's make it happen. This was very delicious, and I hope you guys give this a try. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out.